chaos. Look at what happened on the eve of 25th of June this year. On 25th of June this year, and what happened on Saba Saba, and also on the eve of Saba Saba. One thing that is coming out clear kutoka kwa yale maandamano yalikuwako ni kwamba kila Mkenya ambaye alishuhudia uharibifu wa mali anasema ya kwamba wale ambao walikuwa wanaharibu mali sehemu yao hawajui. They were all strangers. They are not known to the locals. Even the ordinary ile vijana wetu wale wanakuwa pale kwa ile mung'etho wanasema hawajui. And that is why when I say this was a state sponsored militia, what we now gather is that wote walikuwa naitwa Jimo. The code name usiku wa operation was Jimo. That was the word that was going through, meaning that they had a chain of command, and this was a state sponsored terror on the people. Ile tumeona kwa simu saa hii ni wakichoma supermarket Maguna Meru. The police officers are actively taking part. You can see them throwing stones kufuja kioo ili moto igie ndani ya supermarket. If you look at the burning that was done at Olkalao on the 25th of June, the guys were literally breaking the vehicles ili waweke moto wachome, na mwenye alikuwa anapiga video kutoka pahali fulani juu anasema hawa tuwajui. These are strangers to us. What are we now hearing today? And this is upon the state, those in the institutions to confirm. We are now hearing that these are actually prisoners. Mafungwa, wale ambao wamefungwa ndio wanatumiwa na serikali kuwaletea Wakenya shida. If that is true, then Ruto has lost it completely. If it is true that the damage, the destruction to property that we witnessed on the 25th, before and after, and what we are witnessing, including last evening, maybe in some places, it was done by people who had left the prisons across the country, then the state has a lot to answer. In fact, they need to even answer to that fear alone ya kwamba tulikuwa tunapigwa na maabusu. Na kuna sababu ya kufikiria kwamba hayo mambo ni ya ukweli. Ni kwa nini the night before yesterday Ruiru was attacked a day or 2, 3 days almost after the protest after Saba Saba. Na watu wanaambiwa tokeni town. Alafu in the night mnafamiwa. I think we need to ask ourselves also, na wewe kama unaishi pahali kuna Kware, kama ile ya Kware, ile tuliona pale wakati ya Azimio, kama unaishi pahali kuna Kware, anza kuangalia kama kuna mili kwa hiyo Kware. Lazima kuwe kuna mili katika hizo sehemu ambazo zilikuwako. And that is why it's important to say this. Up to where we are, we have lost over 167 bodies. Kuanzia Azimio, kuja Gen Z, and now Saba Saba. The number that we are being given, which I believe is higher myself, 167 bodies that have been lost. Today, we are burying Boniface Karaoke kule Murang'a. And I was going to attend until I got this information. More people are going to die if again we in the opposition agree to be defined by anger and not the issues that took the Gen Z out to the streets. May I repeat this again? Makasiriko yale unaona na Ruto, na makasiriko ninaona na Gachagua. Na ni kweli Gachagua wako na sababu ya kukasirika kwa sababu alifukuzwa vibaya. Lakini hayo makasiriko yakiwa ndio itatusaidia sisi watu wa opposition kujimudu, tutasahau ni kwa nini Gen Z walitokezea on the 25th of June. Gen Z defined what we as opposition should bring us together. And that was the cost of living. It was the issue of the economy. It was the issue of justice. It was the issue of accountability. It was the issue of transparency. Of course, now the extrajudicial killing and the need to ensure that those families are compensated is back on the table, because the killings happened when we said that the cost of living was bad. The destruction of property also, we have it. So I am saying, I know unakasirika sana, mtu anakasirika ukikosewa na mwingine. But ukiona ile makasiriko ya William mpaka anasema goga piga mtu risasi mguu. By the way, if he has forgotten, Lex Masai died because he was shot on the leg. Kwa hivyo hata mguu utaua. And I don't know whether it is true that somebody has opened kampuni ama mtu amepatiwa tenda ya wheelchairs. Sasa mbebe miguu. Mara ilikuwa Vigo, sasa ni miguu. Hii Kenya tuko na shida. Finally, I want to repeat this for us in the opposition. Gen Z was never about power sharing. So we should not allow the issue of power sharing to derail us. We should not allow the issue of power sharing to derail us.